break from making millions at the Bellagio. He's here.
Oh, he graced us?
Yeah,
nice.
he's coming back. He's going to, you know, throw some money at us while the $1 Million Man theme plays.
He came to a tournament in San Mateo once, like not too long ago, and he got like second place. I was like, how do we let him?
He doesn't even.
Yeah, how did we let Randy Lou get second place?
He doesn't even care. It's negative expected value for him to play Marvel.
Right.
And yeah, also probably the hardest pool out of all of them. Once again, Shady K draws the hardest pool. He had the hardest pool last year.
That's right.
He's got Justin Wong and Atrocity in there.
Yep.
And Abigail is in another pool. So
Wow.
10 o'clock hour is
that is
stacked. So yeah,
there is a lot of favorites, top 8 favorites in that. And of course, Las Vegas's own Chobo Ruin that we talked about. He'll be coming up at some point.
Yeah, he's got Aliun in his pool, so he's
Right.
kind of stressing about that a little bit. But
Ruin is really good though, man.
he's a monster.
He is really good, and I'm expecting big things from him. But you know his attitude, he's so like whimsical about things. So
he takes it easy.
he does. He takes it very easy.
So yeah, 3 out of 5 is official. All right, so we're getting word here. Marvel pools have been changed to 3 out of 5 for the rest of the tournament.
And the world rejoiced.
And that makes me really happy that I drew a late pool, because I do not want to go 2 out of 3 with how finicky my characters are. I play Phoenix. Like in vanilla, Phoenix was a stabilizing factor. You had to beat me 3 times. In Ultimate, Phoenix is a randomizing factor.
Yeah,
Your variance goes up. So I am the happiest man in America right now.
Okay. I kind of feel bad for all the guys who had a
I do.
2 out of 3, but that's life.
Yeah.
Marvel's not fair. Life's not fair.
Marvel is especially not fair.
Here we go.
Keeping in the theme of the pool so far, we got more MODOK.
Get like
more MODOK.
The 4th MODOK. What, is he making a comeback or something? Like, why is there so many MODOKs?
Well, MODOK has been theoretically a really strong character for a long time, and it seems like theory and reality are kind of converging right now.
Yeah, I think that's always the case with Marvel.
Oh, that's a nice reset.
Yeah, that was a nice reset. Guilty, gonna lose Dormammu here, but she does have.
She's still got the
best
meat of the team
character
right
in the
there.
game,
Yeah.
Morgan coming in.
Yeah, and you would think that putting in Hagar against Morgan is a bad idea, but if you get that first hit, your life is a lot easier.
Right. Typically what they like to do is you hard tag Hagar, like as soon as the character's about to land, then you go into Violent Axe mix, the side switch.
Yeah, and even if they block that, they'll always block that going into the corner. Even if they block the cross-up,
That's right.
It's very hard for them to block it and get out of the corner.
Yeah, because Hagar's body will still remain in front of you, which is like the only cross-up in the game that does that, I think, so it's just strange.
His hitbox is apparently located on his forearm.
Yeah.
So
just for a couple frames, though.
So right now, this is the bad part about having Hagar in. Morgan did not die, and Hagar's going to regret that because there is nothing you can do about that. He's got to get out.
He has to get out safely. Go all the way.
You're still getting hit.
All the way to Doctor Strange. That's right.
Yeah, there's no way to punish that, so Guilty does the smart thing and continues zoning.
This is going to be tough, but I think Doctor Strange has a lot of options here.
Well, he has a lot of options, and in this case, he won't die in one hit.
Right.
And then he makes me look silly by tagging in MODOK.
It's kind of a no-no versus Morgan teams. If you're playing a really competent Morgan, hard tagging is usually suicide because you will kind of tag into the mess of fireballs. But he picked his spot very well.
Yeah, the moral of Morgan is if you can get away with the hard tag, it's a good one.
Right.
Because having 15-20% life, that's almost as good as having full life because she's such a zoning character.
Yeah, I mean that's almost true versus any character. You have 20% in this game, you're good to go. Oh man, Guilty's Morgan is putting in work now.
But Strange still has X Factor. One hit, it's all over.
One hit and it'll be Strange versus Dr. Doom, which is not favorable for Doom. Just one too many teleports. Guilty couldn't follow him.
All right, this is a really hard match for Doom.
Yeah, this is extremely difficult.
Oh, but 1 foot dive later. Oh no follow-up.
This is 3 out of 5 again, so I know we've been watching 2 out of 3, but even though this is one down, wow.
He missed the teleport combo.
They're definitely playing a little nervous right now.
Yeah, they've both given each other a couple of extra opportunities.
Yeah, it's...
Oh! Caught the teleport.
The startup of the teleport.
Guilty is going for a hard combo when all you need to do is just step on him. Step on him. Thank you.
Jay, it's hard when you're up there and you land a hit and you kind of go into your training mode routine, which is, okay, here I go. I'm going to do my optimized combo. But you forget, like, if you haven't played enough matches or you haven't gotten out of that mindset that, hey, I should just be doing the ABC
yes,
super.
But it hurts me so much when people go into their optimized combos and they drop it.
Yeah, of course. That's just heartbreaking.
I can't handle it. I cannot handle it.
All right, hitting the assist right there. Dr. Strange took a lot of damage. Dormammu's going to get whacked for his troubles. Interesting trade. I'm not sure if I would have gone for it.
Yeah, I like how BulbaMike, he's doing resets with MODOK here. We've seen Flash's MODOK just recently, and he goes for the full extended combos, but BulbaMike seems to favor going for the resets into the baby kicks.
Yeah, I think he favors a stable team with his assists, which causes him to not have kill combos.
That makes sense.
For reasonable amounts of meters, so instead he has to do resets, but he gets the benefit of having a more stable neutral game.
Right on. All right, so Guilty takes down MODOK, and
again,
if she can get started here, then this is going to be really difficult.
Exactly.
She only
Morgan
has one.
has been the character really making the comebacks here.
She only has one, so if I was in Guilty's position, I would put out a couple of meter-sucking fireballs just to make sure Dr. Strange doesn't come out.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. Super jump height, if you shoot one, right there, see? Yeah, it's very smart to do. Because it keeps you up there. The other fireballs, you sink while you shoot it.
Yeah, it really changes the other side's perspective on their timing.
All right, BulbaMike going in, doing it for the UK. Nope, he's not having that falling, hitting a button. Morgan will hit a button every time. On the way
All right,
down.
there's that cross-up we were talking about. It was a cross-up, but still putting him in the corner for the full combo.
It's a guess, you know. And
it really is.
He can even switch up and do the medium and fierce, and those won't cross up till the end. So
yeah, I've been playing Hager for 2 years. I still can't really see where it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
My rule of thumb is on all gravity mix-ups, if it's late, then it's going to be in front. If it's early, then it's going to be a cross-up. But it doesn't. That's not even really accurate with Hager. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes the really early one will cross up.
Destroys that theory.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, but that's what I thought too. And usually I try to double jump to keep myself in the corner because all my characters tend to have that. So
yeah, that's my general rule of thumb. But I mean, in Ultimate, there are just so many exceptions that you can't really rely on that kind of thing.
So Guilty playing Morgan on point. I think this is a smart move.
Yeah, she's had trouble with Hager or with MODOK.
And she's going in with Morgan, which really
I really don't like that. I mean, I don't like that in general, but I really don't like that when the other side is backed by Hager.
Exactly. That's really gonna ruin your day. All right, putting a little variance to his mix-up right there.
I just shoot Dr. Strange right there.
And again,
I do it again. Yeah, I do it again.
He's gonna get punished.
No, he's got missiles. There are missiles coming out right there. Okay.
Oh, Dormammu almost got punished right there.
All right. This match is not good whatsoever for Hager.
I think Dormammu does pretty solid versus this whole team. He's going to be able to run or maul, and it just depends on what character. Dormammu's a lot more versatile than I think people give him credit for.
Yes. And that was a happy birthday, but you know, BulbaMike really couldn't do anything with it with just one level of intelligence right there.
Guilty's doing a good job fluctuating between going in and defending.
Right.
She seems to understand when it's important to kind of sit back, gain spells, zone Hagar, or MODOK comes in and says, you know what, I don't feel comfortable zoning him. I'm going to go in and try to work.
Well, she doesn't have a meter back yet. Now she's got it, and Hager's down. MODOK has X Factor, but MODOK is not really an X Factor character. He's got some stuff, but it's just...
He is a really bad
X
Factor character. I mean, he could triangle jump mix up you like any character that has that, but he just doesn't really benefit that much from X Factor.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough. He's going to have to X Factor to prevent chip.
There we go.
But with that little life, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, we're officially 3 out of 5 because they're still sitting.
Guilty had a sigh of relief. She's really been working hard at Marvel.
Well, she put Morgan on point last game, and now Dormammu's out. I believe in EVO that is legal, but even if it's legal, that's a bad decision because saving Dormammu for the end.
Even if it's illegal, nobody called it.
Yeah,
so
it's done now.
Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, saving Dormammu Doom as the user assist on that team, that's what won her that third game.
I think that's smart. Morgan's a great point.
Yeah,
she should be a point character. Right now, getting harassed by MODOK. But Bulba really suffering from not killing a character syndrome. He needs to just finish the job every time he lands a touch. There you go.
Yeah. But still, we saw with only one level right there, or with no levels in that case, that beam did nothing whatsoever. That's a cross up.
My goodness. He was so far away, too. It was still crossed up.
Welcome to Hagar.
Yeah. Very simple but effective. And if you're a player out there who, you know, not a fan of execution, that's just not something you want to do, but you want to have results early and kind of figure the game out, Hagar might be one of those characters.
Yeah, Hagar's in there.
Wolverine, also one of those characters.
Oh,
beautiful scoop. X Factor. Here we go.
All right, this is pretty much going to be it. I'm very curious to see what Guilty does next game. If she does not point Morrigan and she points Dormammu, she's probably going to lose this.
I think so too. I think start Morrigan, stay away, use the backdash.
Yeah, Nerd Josh is coming up to her. I guarantee that's what Josh is saying.
Yeah, start Morrigan. Nerd Josh. He looks like he just ran a marathon.
Well, he had 8 a.m. pools, and I know how late Josh stays out, so it probably feels like he ran a marathon.
That's what I'm thinking. He probably never went to sleep. It just went from the bar to the pools. But yeah, discussing, I'm sure, kind of Josh is a Morgan player, qualified in winners.
Right.
He has been doing well lately, actually. Just in tournaments.
He's killing it. Yeah, he came out really well. To the West Coast, spent a couple weeks out here. He's putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, I always thought he was just like a step away from being a really big threat.
Yeah.
He really understands the game. I know that much. So she does
keeps Dormammu out front.
She seemed content to want to zone Modok the whole time, but Bulba used the mobility, get in there, and just call Hagar on top of her.
I went for a reset. You don't have to hard tag to avoid that unblockable setup, but it's a very good idea to hard tag.
Yeah, it's not airtight as people think it is. But this is
all right, so yeah, by circumstance, Guilty got the order that works out best for her.
Oh, that was so close because that pipe had her name on it.
Yeah. All right, Dormammu's in, but he doesn't have any meter. He has Morgan assist to help build some meter. Look out. That was messy. I think they both thought that something different was going to happen.
Right. I thought there was going to be a super jump pipe that was going to combo the whole team right there, but it just didn't. Hagar couldn't get there in time. Okay, so now
that's terrible for BulbaMike because Dormammu's in, he has a meter, and he has Morgan assist.
Going for chip damage, gets the hit anyways.
For some reason.
So now Guilty is extremely close to running away with this. Here we go. Strange on hit. Goes for extended combo. S. Super.
Yeah, it's not quite over yet, but it's really close to over.
It's pretty close. Barring a happy birthday. There we go.
Second
Guilty's going to run with it.
And Guilty takes it.
And Guilty takes it. Mr. BulbaMike is sent to losers Yeah, sent to losers.
Well, yeah, since it's 3 out of 5, that must have been a 10. So, all right.
He looks disappointed, but it's tough. Modok, Hagar is unorthodox team. You have to put a lot of work to make a team like that work.
Yeah, it's tough. So right now, here comes the champ, the reigning defending champion, who believes that he is going to defend his title. He believes he's going to win.
And a lot of people feel like he's...
He and I had an animated conversation yesterday about how he said, everyone is free. I've got this. It's a wrap.
That's
Bet
what he
all your
says,
money on me. He is very confident. But he's, like you said, he's never not confident. That's how FilipinoChamp rolls.
That's how he approaches life in this game and everything. And I think that's kind of a mindset you have to have playing Marvel. Because if you're double guessing your decisions in a game like Marvel, you're losing.
Marvel is a game about confidence. I mean,
imposing your will.
Yeah, we joke about YOLO foot dives and just do it Helmbreakers. That's how you play Marvel. This is the game we play.
That's how you win. Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't tell him otherwise, but it's just I feel like the skill level, the general play, and kind of the amount of players now have really kind of leveled off. Like, they've gotten to a point where they're all equal. Like, and sure, Champ might be better than, let's say, most of them, and, the other couple of, like, Chris G might. But in a game like Marvel and the amount of teams and variables, sometimes that doesn't matter.
Right on. And yeah, his opponent, we actually did his match last year, you and I. This is Guam Pete from Guam.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, this is his second EVO. He beat LLND last year. That was a really big win for him, and he's trying for the biggest win of his life right now. He's trying to knock off the Champ.
And Champ is just all game face, no smiles today.
No smiles. He's got his shades on. Now, there's a rumor going around, and I don't know how true this is, but he uses his shades to cheat. Like, he uses his shades that, like, yeah,
hands.
he'll be like, you know, staring straight forward, but because he has shades on, you can't see that his eyes are looking at your hands to see which direction you TAC in.
TAC.
So
I would almost believe that if he didn't sit so close to the TV
that's true.
screen when
That's
he plays.
true. But
that's a good theory.
It's something I've heard because he is very good at breaking TACs. He breaks TACs well over the expected 1/3 of the time. He breaks TACs well over half the time.
Yeah, you could. I mean, TACs are of course random, but you could always kind of look at the meter, look at the health, look at everything,
yeah.
and kind of make an educated guess as to what direction they're going to be going.
So Champ's going Phoenix. No Dormammu here.
No, he'll be going Phoenix and Pools.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to have some safety there. Here we go, Chris getting opened up early. You know, Champ does not like this matchup though. He really.
Well, he's played a lot of GC Yoshi, so
yep.
he knows. See, in my perspective, going Dormammu is the safer option. I really think that Phoenix adds an element of variance. And if you're a great player like FilipinoChamp, you want to minimize variance.
Yeah.
You don't want to, you know, increase it.
I think for zoning teams, Phoenix is good in a sense because she destroys zoning, and you also just gain a lot of meter from blocking. So you have a lot of opportunities in which hits are not converted into full kills, and you're gaining meter.
Right.
So that's kind of why he likes Phoenix for zoning characters. Oh, went up for the grab, and that happens sometimes. You get a quarter circle back.
Yeah, FilipinoChamp, he's playing a little shaky right now. He's missing a few combos here.
He's got to be nervous. Oh, you know, I was talking to some SoCal guys, and they all said they do not want Champ to win.
Yes.
And they all want to beat Chris G. So that's basically the theme and the story of this evolution is nobody wants Champ to win.
Nobody wants Champ to win.
They all want to beat Chris G.
Chris G has the biggest target. Pretty much I can remember ever since the Justin Wong days when it was, you know, Justin is going to win, somebody please beat him. And Chris, he's earned that. He has earned that.
He definitely has. He's the best player in the world right now.
It's not even remotely close. Like for a while, it was the big five of Marvel. That was Yipes, Chris G, FilipinoChamp, Justin Wong, and PR Balrog. There is no big five anymore. It's Chris G and everybody else.
I think so too. Good grab.
This is not one of Phoenix's favorite matchups.
Oh, this is that Gimlet.
He's got 5 to mess around with. Oh, he got caught. He got caught. Oh, he dropped it.
Just slide. Just slide.
Oh, wow. That was a shaky game for both players.
Jay, and that's a perfect example of somebody going into their optimized combo.
Yes, we just talked about this.
Where all he needed to do was slide instead of doing the loop.
Oh my gosh. All right. He's got to shake that off. And yeah, FilipinoChamp, that is like the 3rd time I've counted that he's messed up a combo that he is like 99.9% on.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. He's got to be feeling the heat.
Nerves are real.
Nerves are very real.
He got away with the down exchange, so he's probably going to finish it off without even needing an infinite.
I haven't seen Champ do an exchange in a long time.
Yeah.
And the way he's been playing in locals lately,
he always
no
goes through
TACs.
Yeah,
no TACs. All right.
He's trying to chase down Sentinel. He's not getting there.
Yeah, Guam Pete just trying to get some room to breathe and play Marvel. He does not want Magneto doing this. Oh, great air scoop right there. Champ was
It's too late. It's too late. Yeah.
that was bad X Factor anyways. He tried that instant jump light, which because of the size of Sentinel, you could do a lot of weird overheads versus him.
Right. Yeah, Guam, I don't think he's over that last game yet. That was a really strange decision right there.
I wouldn't be either. It was the match, you know, it was done.
And since Guam Pete, he's already used his X Factor. FilipinoChamp is very content to burn a meter right there.
Yeah, Hawkeye's not going to do much. He can't kill. He needs 2 combos to kill a character. It's just, it's not going to be pretty.
And also, you can take liberties with your meter when you're playing against a character that you're not really afraid of if they snap. Like Hawkeye, he's not really an incoming mix-up character.
Yeah, there's no threat.
Yeah. This is one of his better matches. He can really bother Doom.
Oh, he's great versus Doom.
Yeah.
Hawkeye's a great... I mean, I play Hawkeye on point as my, like, anti-zero team, but... Oh, here we go. but he just lacks a couple tools to be really considered like a valuable point character.
Right. I think he can be a point character, but you have to put Doom on there. Like Hawkeye, Doom, Virgil. I mean, it's kind of a running gag that everybody is good Doom, Virgil, but Hawkeye, Doom, Virgil.
So. I think he also works with the other kind of shell, like the Dante Strider.
Right, right.
So one of those, he needs them.
Yeah.
Like he really needs them. And there we go.
Champ freestyling a little bit with Phoenix.
All right, so 2-0 Champ. Kind of a couple areas that might have made him worry in both games. He should have lost the first game.
Yeah,
but
he should have lost the first game.
But, you know, he has, like in poker, Jay, I know you play poker here and there. Like those top players in poker, like a lot of times they get by on name alone.
Yes. People beat themselves because they think that you know something you don't. Like, this guy can read my mind. This guy knows exactly what I have in any situation. And I mean, it is that, you know, playing against a top player factor, the Chris Jitters, the Wong factor, whatever you want to call it. People beat themselves.
I've noticed that a lot. Champ's going to get rid of Chris. This team, Pete's team, seems extremely top-heavy in the sense that once it loses Chris, it's kind of
I mean, he's got Sentinel in second position to avoid resets, or to avoid mix-ups like that with incoming hard drive, but Champ did the smart thing. He jumped into it so he could block it.
That's kind of Unknown's theory on the way he constructed his team, too.
Yeah.
We'll probably see him later tonight. But he picked Sentinel second just to hard drive out, do a super, then X Factor and hard tag into his character just so he can play.
I kind of think that's smart strategy because, I mean...
It's going to be smarter and smarter as this game moves on.
There are so many incoming setups that are just unfair, just completely unfair.
Champ going to walk away with this. Once he gets rid of this Hawkeye, Sentinel's going to come in. I do not like his chances versus Phoenix. He might waste a meter,
He might waste two. He's going to use another one.
Oh, I think he's done.
Roman Candle.
Save for Phoenix. Sentinel could do it, and now he has a little opportunity in the sense that Champ wasted his meter, but it's just next hit wins for Champ.
If he hits and goes right into X Factor, and he gets the next hit right away, then Phoenix will come in with about 4 1/4.
It still might be doable to get, Smart planning from Champ, just in case.
Ooh! All right, that's going to be it. He's going to get squeezed.
All right, Champ takes his first game of the night over GUAM PQ. So Champ's going to have to navigate through that bracket. Seems all right so far. Again, Jay being a little critical of his play. I agree, though.
Well, I mean, like we talked about, I hate when somebody has a game-winning combo and they drop it. It hurts me. All right, so we got, salty bets are open. And by the way, just to let you all know, if you want to make money in salty bets, always bet on red. Always bet on me. Let's do this.
So place your bets at saltybet.com. All right, so yeah, that's cool. You can go ahead. It looks like the leaderboard's up there. Panthrax with 13K. Man, I wish I could make that in real life.
He's killing that. That's double what the next one has. So
done.
yeah, you guys, if you want to catch Panthrax, you got to go all in on me. Because I don't get good odds. I play at 2 o'clock.
That's right. The odds should be okay with you, right?
Yeah.
You play pretty decent lately, though, right?
Well, I've been playing the Zero team. It's not. I mean, I'm not the best Zero out there. Far from the best Zero, but I've achieved competence, and that's good enough.
And with Zero, that's all you need.
Exactly.
I really feel, Jay, that this tournament is going to be overrun with Zeros.
Well, there are a lot of really tough Zeros out there. I mean, Flocker won his pool without any drama whatsoever. We've got a lot of other top Zeros, and
of course, one of the best couldn't make it. Richard Wayne.
It's too bad.
But we did get Flux.
We got Flux.
So there's just a bunch of Zeros.
Flux has done well against Chris G in the past. People are wondering if he could be the Chris G killer.
I think he can.
I say no, but
I think he can
if
he gets to him. So Noah Solis is up, and he's going to be playing that big body team.
Yep, going up against I Love Justice.
Oh, man, I feel bad for I Love Justice. He just can't.
Yeah, this is a no-win situation.
He cannot win.
If you win, you get booed. If you lose, you got bodied by a kid.
You get booed.
Yeah.
It's tough. I played Noah in casuals too, and that team is so scary.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's playing it. Noah's good. Like,
he's good. He has legit Hulk combos.
Yeah.
Like before Kane Blue River came, people were wondering, why does Noah have these combos? Because people hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
And I mean, Kane Blue River